Warren LUFF up to 4th place on a charge, and now a move on the outside. Oh, look at this for a run.
Knocking on the door and knocking on the front guard as Nesbitt gives him a bit of hurry up heading onto the straight. Oh, another touch there, not quite. Warren LUFF, I think, has got the better run down the straight, and he's got more car speed, so he'll slot into 3rd spot behind Alan Shepherd. I think Alan Shepherd will come under plenty of pressure.
Let's see who has the big run under brakes. Harvey with the run down the inside. There goes Nesbitt. He's off the racetrack, and Harvey into the side of Warren LUFF. Boy, that's a big incident for both those cars, and I'm pretty sure they'll be out of this one.
Absolutely. No, Harvey's back underway, but I think there's quite a bit of damage on that car. Dean Evans continues to lead. Where's Warren gone? He's back on the track. There's a bit of carnage there. Gavin Harvey will be pulling out. As you can see, very badly damaged front end on his Mitsubishi.
I think Warren LUFF's out of this one. He wasn't heading off in a real hurry. And it looks to me like Harvey had the huge run down the inside, just couldn't stop the car and drove straight to the side of Warren LUFF. Unfortunate for both of those guys. Well, here comes our race leader, Dean Evans, Mohan Perera in 2nd, and Francois JOUY in 3rd. That's a great drive.
Yeah, just ahead of Gary Young, and back there is Kevin Denham in the Transvet car.
Well, Dean Evans has certainly deserved this one. He had a sensational start, and all he really has done is keep out of trouble. And that's what I said at the start of this one, survival of the fittest. It's going to come down to who can stay on the track and keep the car, I guess, in one piece. JOUY, will he be able to hang on to 3rd place? He's got Young starting to come onto his tail, and the battle's starting to develop there. Now Perera is starting to make some inroads on Evans.
Dean Evans reckons he's honed his skill on Sega games and that sort of thing. He's a new generation racer, loves the computer games, and he'll be using all of his skill to try and stay in front of Mohan Perera, who's starting to really put the pressure on him.
Well, boy, the vibration through the steering wheel adds a new meaning to dual shock control then for the PlayStations, I tell you. Down under brakes, and he protects the inside line for Evans. Perera was able to tip it in a little bit later and maybe carry a bit more speed out onto the front straight. Gets a run down the inside, but Evans across and protecting the line a little bit. But the cars are so even, as we said, 132 kilowatts of MyVac engine, and a big move from the inside of Perera here. He's not going to stop it, though.
I think he's coming far too hot and been too adventurous. The car continuing to go, all locked up. The rear wheel's still spinning.
Tell you what, Torval and Dean.
Yeah, degree of difficulty is 10, and we're going to 5 for that one.
Well, like I said again, Evans has just stayed out of trouble. He's been consistent, he's kept his head, and he hasn't done anything too radical, and therefore the car's stayed on the racetrack. Now Young is into 2nd place. He's made the pass on JOUY, who will stay now in 3rd. So that's good news for him. And who's going to be the next man to leave the racetrack?
Yeah, I don't think fortune's favouring the brave here at Oran Park today. I think those guys that are taking it a little bit more cautiously are the ones that are being rewarded, as we've seen already.
Yes, you have to get to the finishing line. What's they say? To finish first you must finish.
I think that's what they say, yeah.
JOUY in the Dent Buster car onto the front straight, and the big horsepower, the guys will be having to feed the power in nice and gently here. I suppose if you gas it up in mid-corner, you're just going to push straight off the middle of the turn, aren't you?
That's right, in slippery conditions with these front-wheel drives, even though with modern front-wheel drives, they're a lot better than they were in the past, and you get very little torque steer. In this sort of conditions, with 132 kilowatts on tap, the car just wants to go straight on when you gas it up big time in the middle of a corner.
It's a true credit to Rallyard in Japan for putting these vehicles together. They're a fantastic thing. Awesome brakes, as we've said. Big horsepower. They're a true race car. Full race fuel tank bladder in the back of it. Roll cage, race seats, you name it. They're a great thing to drive, and the competitors in this Lease Plan Mitsubishi Mirage Series have been absolutely elated with the performance of the cars. This is the final round, final race, and the championship has already been decided by Warren LUFF winning it in the Take Speed Off the Roads Penrith Mitsubishi Mirage, and I'm pretty sure he'd be disappointed to finish the final race the way he has, John.
Oh, absolutely. Warren, always the tough competitor, and really shown this year that he is a fantastic driver, and really a great talent to being uncovered by this Mitsubishi Mirage Racing Series.
On their last lap now, and can Dean Evans keep it all together, keep it on the island and take victory? Pretty good way to do it in the final race of the year. I'm sure he'll be happy with it, but he has to keep it on the track to get the checkered flag.
Yes, 1 lap to go, as you say. They're part way through that. The track looking still very wet. The windscreen wipers wailing away there. But of course, lots of water pooling on the circuit as we've seen all the way through this very treacherous race, which we've already seen a restart for.
Yeah, you can see the tracks that the cars are leaving there on the bitumen. There certainly is a lot of fluid on the racetrack here, but here's the leader, Dean Evans, the BD4 Mitsubishi Mirage, a press drive for him, a bit of a media ride in the Lease Plan Series, but he certainly deserves his checkered flag because he's driven sensationally to take the win.
Yes, Dean Evans goes across the line, elation there, throwing his fist up at the checkered flag, and Gary Young comes in second, Francois JOUY in third, and Kevin Denham in fourth place in what's been a very exciting final race of the Lease Plan Mitsubishi Mirage.